I was dating around, and then I was like, maybe I'm a little bit toxic. So then I was like, I'm gonna work on myself.
Yeah.
And then I came to LA and...
Because you don't realize, like, you're unhealed until people bring it out of you, like, your little triggers, and you're like, oh, wait, I actually have more work to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's me, Dom. Welcome back to Dom Meets World. Hope you guys have been enjoying the podcast. Today, I'm joined by the lovely and talented, wait for it, Vereena!
Hi!
Yeah!
I was just imagining myself, like, disappeared, like, invisible until he said my name.
Yeah, can we edit that?
Yeah,
So you just
that.
like, just so you like vanish, you just fade into the couch. Holy Vereena!
Thank you for having me. I'm so
thanks for
excited.
coming.
No, yeah. I'm sorry about the first time. We tried to film once and then I got a flat tire and never came. So.
How's that going? How's the flat tire?
Still have a flat tire.
Yeah, do you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess you got a motorcycle.
I have, yeah. So I
So
just
you don't
commute
even-
with that now. But I mean, like, it's still good enough to drive. It just every time I drive, it's like tire tread depth low. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, I'd rather not deal with it. Yeah.
How's
But
the
it's
motorcycle
okay.
thing going?
I love it, dude. I am so obsessed. I've had it for almost 2 months now, I think. And honestly, like, not to be corny, but it's like the best thing that's ever happened to me. I love it so much. Have you ever?
What made you want to like start riding motorcycles?
So ever since I was little, my dad has been riding since I was a baby. But like the main thing that got me really into it was he used to pick me up from school in like elementary school on the back of his motorcycle. And I just always felt like such a badass rolling out of the 3rd grade on a motorcycle. And I just always told him and told myself, I was like, yeah, when I'm old enough, I'm going to get a pink motorcycle and I'm going to ride with you, blah, blah, blah. So it's just very full circle. It's like very inner child healing. And I think that's why I love it so much is because I've literally envisioned this my whole life. You know? But
Have
yeah.
you rode with him yet?
Not yet. Yeah, I told him I was like, let me get my skill level up to yours, or not up to yours, because obviously he has like 20 years on me. But let me get there, and then yeah, we can run it.
Do you have like a group that you like motorcycle with? Go riding with?
I have a couple. Yeah, the thing is, it's so easy to make motorcycle friends. I have a little girl group. I have a group of people that I met in the training course. I have a group of people I met on the road while riding. It's super cool, yeah.
I saw like one clip of yours on Instagram, which by the way, I feel like you're just like a momotorcycle like
I literally
influencer now.
Yeah, I know. I know. I had a post on my story like, "Hey guys, don't worry, I'm still doing my makeup and fashion videos." Yeah, when you're just super passionate about something, that's like all you want to do. But, yeah.
But no, it's like I enjoy watching it. Like I remember I saw one video where it's like you fell in love with like another.
Oh yeah, he like passed by me doing a wheelie.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I was like, not too much. I can't do that yet.
Yeah.
Wait for me. Yeah, no, I love when my friends tell me like, dude, I love watching them because like a lot of my friends will be like, I never cared about motorcycles, but watching you ride and everything is just so cool, and that makes me so happy.
Yeah, and it could also just be like, it's also fun to like make content when you actually enjoy doing the thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of times like as an influencer, you start off in one niche and you get so like.
You feel kind of constricted to it, yeah. So it was a little scary for me to like start like pushing out so much motorcycle content because obviously that was not close to my niche at all before. But people are loving it. I'm losing some people, gaining some people, but that's what comes with it, you know. So it's all right.
So what's next in the motorcycle journey?
What's next?
I know you got some like modifications probably. That you're gonna do like your bike.
I just installed a new exhaust. There's that.
Okay.
Sounds a lot better. I also just got it wrapped. I'm doing the reveal today. So if you guys want to see. Yeah, have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
No? I'll show you when we're done. But yeah, just got it wrapped. I'm going to do the reveal today. And then just a few like other little mods I've been planning on doing, but we'll keep that a secret for now.
I won't say anything.
Have you ever like thought about riding or no?
Yeah, I have my M2.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I got it. So my ex's dad was like really into motorcycles. He was basically kind of like James Bond.
Okay.
Like he was like a black belt in like Taekwondo. Like he was a pilot. Had like all.
Wait,
like,
that's like cool. He's like multifaceted.
Yeah, like he was just like the coolest middle-aged white dude, like for no reason. I think he was a mortgage broker.
What?
But he was just
that's crazy.
so skilled at
a man
everything.
of multiple talents.
But he had like a Ducati, And then he was always like, "You're like the son I always wanted," which is kind of up because she had a brother.
Oh yeah, damn. That's really sweet though. At least he loved you.
But yeah, he would like write his book, and like he took me to like get my M1 and took me to like do the course and like taught me a bunch of shit. So I have my M2, but because I'm like so back and forth between Toronto and LA, I'm like, you know,
yeah, I get it.
What's the point?
Yeah,
Toronto, it's like
probably wouldn't be able to do much with it if you decide to go back. You know.
Yeah, like I have it, and then it's like,
yeah,
Toronto, you can only ride your bike like 3 months out of the year.
Why? Oh, the
cold.
weather.
Yeah,
damn.
Cold. Aren't you Canadian?
No.
No?
No.
Why did I think you were...
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Where are you from?
No, I'm Egyptian. I was born in America, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know.
Why did I thought you were... I don't know why I thought you were Canadian.
Do I give Canadian vibes?
I don't know. I feel like somebody told me, like...
No.
like that you were,
no,
like...
you might be thinking of Noor. She's Canadian.
Oh, Noor's Canadian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I swear to God, someone told me Vereena was Canadian.
No.
My fault.
I've always wanted to go to
California?
Canada, though. Yeah, born and raised.
Okay, shit.
Yeah, just not in LA.
How'd you start doing, like, content?
I started when I was 15. It's been a really long time. I have a blood condition called neutropenia, so I basically have really low white blood cells, and those are, like, the cells that, like, fight off your sickness. So when I would get sick for, like, months at a time, and, like, it would hit me so bad. So I would have to miss, like, chunks out of school. And I always wanted to do YouTube. Like, growing up, I would make, like, like little origami tutorials in, like, 6th grade. They're not up anymore.
Wait, what? Origami tutorials?
Yeah, like... yeah. I would do, like, origami, and then, like, I would be in the mirror, like, pretending I had a makeup channel. I'd be like, okay, guys, like, I'm gonna put my little baby lips chapstick on now. But, yeah, so I would get sick for, like, not months at a time, like weeks at a time. I would have to miss so much school. So I was like, you know what? This is the perfect opportunity to, like, actually start my channel. Like, who's gonna tell me shit? Like, I barely see y'all anyways. Yeah. So I started, and I would just do, like, a bunch of, like, makeup videos. It was, like, fashion, and it's crazy because I would be pumping out, like, 4 to 5 videos a week because I was just so passionate and excited about it. And it's kind of like, that's how I'm feeling now with the new content too. So it's just very, like, oh, like, I remember when I was this excited, you know? So, yeah, that's how I started. What about you?
I kind of just got thrown into this.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't doing content before I was on reality TV.
How did you start on reality TV? Or, like, how did they find you? I always wonder how that works.
There's just, like, casting producers that are, like, on social media. They're just always looking for people. And I did this, like, commercial for, like, my friend's jewelry brand. And it got, like, really popular. Like, I posted a clip of it, and, like, it got, like, and I was not a social media person. Like, it just, like, somehow just blew the up. And a cast producer must have saw it and was like, hey, we like your look. Do you want to go on this reality show? And I was like, no.
Were you, like, skeptical at all?
Yeah, I was kind of like, because they were like, it shoots in Australia in 3 weeks. And I'm
it's
like,
in Australia?
Yeah, and I was
crazy.
like, kind of sus.
Yeah.
But it was, like, during COVID, so I was like, it, why not? Like, it's better than...
That would scare me. I would be like, this sounds like sex trafficking scheme.
Yeah.
I'd be like, find somebody else.
Yeah. I was like, oh, well, you know what? Worst case scenario.
Yeah. I'm glad it worked out, though. That's super cool.
Yeah. So that I just kind of got, like, thrown into, like, all this and then ended up...
Have you kind of always, like, wanted to, though? Or you were just like, it, the opportunity's there?
I don't know. I was like, there was, like, a period where, like, I was with my ex for, like, 3.5 years up until COVID. And I was kind of like...
with her during being on the show?
No, it was, like, 4 months after we broke up.
Oh, okay.
But, like, I was kind of comfortable. I was like, I have my girlfriend. Like, we've been together for, like, a long time. I had a job. I was like, union, health benefits, dental benefits. I was like, pretty good.
I'm set, yeah.
No need to risk it all. You know? Really no need. I'm pretty good right now. And then, you know, COVID kind of hit and kind of everything changed. And I was like, all right, it. Let's make content. And then I started making TikToks. And yeah.
That's super cool, though. That's fun.
Going to music festivals, which is how we met.
Yeah, that's how we met. The Hard Summer.
No. Summer Smash.
Summer Smash, yeah.
Chicago.
Summer Smash, yeah. I always confuse the two.
Yeah, and I remember we had, like, we didn't really talk until it was, like, we were, like, in the back of the van or the back of the bus at one point.
It was, like, the second or third day, huh?
Yeah, it was, like, the second or third day. We were, like, in the back of the thing, and we were talking, and you were telling me about some munch.
Yeah. That munch.
Yeah, you were telling me about some munch.
He was indeed not a munch. Yeah, no, but I remember because I pointed out your nails. I was like, oh, dude, wait, can I see your nails now? I feel like you always have something like super sick going on.
They're still my Halloween nails. It's Joker and Harley Quinn.
Oh, that's cool. Like each hand is different.
Yeah,
that's sick.
I think next theme I'm gonna do is gonna do. Why can't I talk? I'm gonna do Harry Potter.
You always theme them out by months, low key, huh?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, I try to like think ahead of time, but I'm starting to run out of movies and shows and to do.
You can never run out.
But like some of them are like it get like really complicated. Like say if I were to do like, I don't know, like Scooby Doo, it's like.
You should do the Powerpuff Girls.
I already did.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, he's 10 steps ahead.
I'm way ahead.
Can we talk about the premiere we just went to? That was kind of crazy.
Yeah. That was probably the craziest after party I've ever been to.
That was honestly really cool, dude.
Yeah.
I was like 2 feet away from Jacob Elordi. I was like, hi, hello.
He's not gonna lie.
He's
handsome,
so fine.
Yeah,
He's
very
so fine.
handsome.
Need him.
Also,
all respect to Olivia J.
But I was like, everyone's like, oh my God, he's so hot. He's so tall. And I was like, me and him are the same height.
You were no like, one hey ever, guys, what about me?
Yeah, no one ever like, Dom's so tall. Oh my God. No one ever says that about me. I'm like, and I saw Jacob and I'm like, eye to eye, bro.
It's
like,
Jacob Elordi, man. Come on.
Yeah. Like, all right, fine. That's fine. We don't have to talk about me being 6'5".
His accent, the hair, the face. Sexy man.
What did you think about the movie?
It was crazy, dude. I will say, I don't want to give any spoilers. The movie we're talking about is Saltburn, by the way. But genuinely, that was one of the few movies I've seen in a while where I just mind the whole time. I was just like, wait, was not expecting that. Jaw on the floor. Wait, jaw on the floor again. Now I'm crying. Now I'm laughing. Like, what's going on?
Can you summarize the movie in one sentence? You think you can?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I feel like I have a perfect pathway to this. Like the show Joe from You, but finish it.
Wait, the what?
The show Joe from You. You've seen that show, right?
Oh, the show You.
Yeah.
So Joe.
Wait, the show Joe. The show You.
Yeah, the show You.
Finish
it. And you want me to finish it?
Yeah. Because I feel like it gives kind of this, like, they're kind of scary stalker vibe.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Like sociopathic kind of deal. The show You. If you were allowed to lick cum out of a bathtub.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that scene. Yeah, that shit shook me. I was like, no, he's not.
That was insane.
He drank it.
Yeah.
No more spoilers. It's slurped. Face in the tub. Cheek on the it was crazy.
He slurped. That was
honestly
insane.
Need a man to be that obsessed with me. Like.
Okay, there was also hot take.
What?
There was a lot of like, I thought there was going to be like a divisive opinion on a certain scene.
Wait,
that involved like blood.
Oh, the bathtub scene.
Not the bathtub scene. Before the bathtub scene.
Which scene? I'm lost. I fear. Oh, yeah. Okay, what about that scene?
People were into that.
Yeah, I could see why. Me personally, no, but I could see the appeal.
Yeah, everyone I spoke to was like, I was kind of, and I was like, what? I was all right.
It was a little much. It went on for a little while, but
everything, and then we went on a little bit too long.
Yeah, honestly, but I feel like that was the appeal. Like they just like elongated certain scenes to like make you sit in that uncomfortableness, which I really liked but disliked.
Yeah,
it was thought out. You could tell.
And the after party was sick. The after party felt like I was in the party from the movie.
Yeah. I really like that, and how they gave everyone like the little headpieces and the wings. That was super cute. Yeah.
I still have my wings.
I have the antlers.
Nice. Are you did you bring anybody
to the premiere?
Yeah.
No, I just went with my friends. Yeah. I saw you brought someone.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, why not? That was a mistake. That was
Why?
Well, just like it was a first date.
Oh, you're bold for bringing a girl to a first date, to like a premiere.
Yeah, and it was like I kind of jumped the gun in a sense of like, oh shit, I forgot. Now it's like there's Getty images of us together.
Yeah. Is she like in the social media world?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like we posted TikTok and like it went viral, and then all the T pages were talking about it, and I was like,
so is that why
kind of set the bar pretty high now.
Yeah, you like popped. Yeah, you like popped out for a first day. It's crazy. Walked the red carpet together.
Yeah, it's so unnecessary.
So is that why it was a mistake?
Yeah, it was just like, okay, that put a lot of pressure on this.
Yeah.
For no reason. You know what I mean? And then it was like, then you read the comments and everyone's like, I hate this. I love this. I hate this. And I'm like, this was a bad. Why did I do this? Why didn't I just go for a coffee?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's scary.
I'm gonna make it my new thing though. Every red carpet.
Every red carpet, you just bring a different.
Yeah, I'm just good.
That's crazy.
This first date.
Who's it gonna be this time?
Who knows? You know, we'll find out when you look up my name on Getty Images.
That's so funny, dude. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna pop out with anyone for a minute or a while.
No.
Yeah,
Are you like just?
I'm kind of off it, honestly. I will say I haven't really been interested, or like, I just haven't craved a relationship in a really long time. Like, there's certain moments, don't get me wrong, like I literally just posted on my Snapchat story yesterday, like, do I want a boyfriend or is it just getting colder? Like, is winter approaching? And like, I don't know, like I'll have my moments, but I just don't see myself being in a relationship anytime soon.
When was your last relationship?
Like last real relationship, I would say we broke up in February of this year, 2023.
Okay, that's like fairly recent-ish. Kind of.
Yeah, we were together for like 6 months, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I had like a very short talking stage after that. That was like 2 months, and I was like,
And is that the one that
that was like kind of the final straw. I was like, I'm off, yo. I was like, I'm good where I'm at. Yeah, but maybe, I don't know. Like, I feel like good things always come when you're not like expecting it, or
Well, that's why it's called falling in love. You know.
Exactly.
You don't fall intentionally.
Yeah.
Fall by accident.
What about you? Where are you at in the game?
I've been dating around, and then I was dating around, and then I was like, maybe I'm a little bit toxic. So then I was like, I'm gonna work on myself.
Yeah.
And then I came to LA, and
because you don't realize like you're unhealed until people bring it out of you, like your little triggers, and you're like, oh wait, I actually have more work to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like I did some work, and then I started dating. I'm like, no, I still got some more work. Let me back out again real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like, it's one of those things where like I saw all my friends dating, and I was like, oh, I'm not like you guys. Like, I got my shit together. And I dated around, and I started noticing, I'm like, oh, maybe I am. Okay.
The dots are connecting.
I've never understood before why so many women dislike me. And then I looked in the mirror, and I was like, because it's you. It's not them.
Am I the problem?
Yeah.
Am I the drama?
It's like, I am definitely the drama.
Yeah. No, honestly though, like all my like motorcycle like girly friends all have boyfriends, and they all ride motorcycles too. I'm like, damn, like I want a little motorcycle boyfriend so bad. But then I think about it, I'm like, I also have some work to do before I can have a boyfriend.
But you're also like, you have so much time. Like, you're young.
I have so much time, yeah. Honestly, I don't plan on getting like serious with someone until I'm like maybe 25. Yeah. And they're there. That's for their frontal lobe to be fully developed. I feel like even then is like, Yeah.
You're dating in your 20s is all about
scary.
Just
learning what you like, you know, what you don't like too.
Like I spent basically all my 20s in a relationship, essentially.
Really?
In 2 relationships. I'm like a serial monogamous.
Yeah, honestly, that's how I was the last like 3 years, and I feel like that's why I'm so off it now, because I'm like, girl, you wasted so much time. Like, just experience yourself, experience life. Like, it's fun. Yeah. Yeah. How long have you been single for?
I've been single for like a year and a half now.
Okay. How have you been liking it?
I mean, I've been so busy that I'm like, I haven't even thought about a relationship in like forever, because I'm just like always traveling, always working, always filming. So it makes it a lot easier to be single when you're just like super busy.
When you're busy.
But I'm always like you said, like it's getting colder. Winter's coming. Things are gonna slow down. I'm not gonna be traveling as much.
Yeah.
It's like that might be the time where I'm like I kind of want to. Be nice to have somebody back at home. But also at the same time, like I've never like taken care of myself better.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I feel too, where I'm like, I'm also a serial monogamous, so like I would be like so engulfed in like one person. I would just kind of like center my whole life around them too. I don't know if you can relate to that, but it would kind of just it would just be me and my significant other, and it wouldn't just be about my life anymore. And I forgot how to do that. So I feel like now I'm like pouring so much into myself, and like when people say like, oh yeah, like pour the love that you would pour into them, like into yourself, I'd be like, yeah, like I am. But I feel like now that I've been single for like a while, I'm like, I actually know what that means, and I'm like starting to
Yeah.
like feel it and actually go through with it, and it is so nice.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where you're at too, kind of.
Yeah, like I've been like I go to the gym like 2 times a day.
2 times a day is crazy.
I know, but I'm like drinking green juices, green drinks, turmeric teas in the morning, vitamin C moss.
He's healed.
Yo, I feel so good about life. Something like terrible things happen. I'm like, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna learn from this. I'm not gonna dwell on this. I'm just gonna take it as a lesson.
Yeah.
You don't take L's. The only
Just
L's you take
W's.
is lessons.
Yeah, exactly.
And 2 L's make a W.
I don't think I'll ever be healed enough to enjoy a green juice. Could not be me, but I commend you.
What is your type? Usually.
Honestly, I hate to say this, but I don't think I really have one. I will say as of late, I just love a man on a motorcycle. I really do.
Just everything just revolves around.
I really do. No, it does. That's like one thing I've been looking for. I actually have like an entire list of on my phone of like things I'm looking for, like an entire list of deal breakers. Like I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but
you have a list of.
I don't have like a physical type.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I go for looks at all. And I can tell I think you can tell with my dating history too. But
that's crazy. That's crazy. I'd be pissed if I dated you when you said that.
It shows.
That's so crazy.
No, yeah, I don't have a physical type, but I think I know what I'm looking for in terms of personality and morals and values and all that.
So you said you have a list of red flags and icks.
I do.
What's like your top 3 icks? You know what was a crazy ick?
What?
That someone told me like the other day?
What?
Putting on socks. I was like, I can't put socks on. She's like, don't let me see you putting your socks on. I was like, that's crazy.
Dude, I don't know.
I can't put socks on?
I kind of get icks from weird things too. I don't know if you saw this video, but there's like a video of some guy like swimming and treading water, and the girl pans down underneath the water, and it's his legs going. Just kicking around. I was like, damn, that would ick me. Like, I don't think. But my top 3. Do you want me to pull up the list that I have, or just off the top of my head?
Yeah, pull up the list.
Pull up the list.
Yeah, pull up the list.
I think I just finalized it like a few days ago too. I was like, yeah, this is it. This is my future man. Number 1, has cheated on someone in the past. I do think that people can change. However, I've been cheated on too many times and I can't take the risk anymore. So if you got a dirty history, leave me alone. Doesn't believe in some sort of higher power or God. Like, I respect everyone who has their own beliefs, obviously, but I feel like in a partner, I would need someone who, like, kind of shares that with me and I can relate with. And I don't know, I feel like in my past relationships, we've lacked, like, kind of just that, I don't know, just God in our relationship or whatever it may be that would help us be connected to that. Mm-hmm. So I think that's something I'm looking for in my next relationship for sure. And then, oh my gosh, I don't know how you feel about this as a man, but when I'm talking to a guy or like I'm flirting with a guy and he brings other women down, or like he'll make like a bad comment about like another girl, or like, why the fuck would she wear that? Or she looks like shit, or her hair is so ugly, like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why are you saying that? Like, why? Like, why does it? I don't know. It's just so weird to me. Like, I cannot be with a man who talks down on women's looks in general. It just icks me so hard. Like, please stay in your lane. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like any sort of negative talk about anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of just like, like I like somebody who like just like minds their business.
Exactly, yeah.
Like one of my exes is like someone who just like constantly just talks about gossip and drama. Mm-hmm. And it's like, why are we just constantly talking about other people's
Yeah,
why don't you
dude.
just mind your business?
Like, do you have anything else to talk about?
Do you
Yeah.
have like a personality, or
Yeah,
is your personality
dude.
other people's business?
And it kind of scares you too when you like see how excessive it is, like how much they talk about other people. You're like, oh gosh, who am I dating?
Yeah.
Like I had an ex who would like, I'm very passionate about the homeless crisis, and I care so much about unhoused people, and I'm always looking for ways to help. And so I had an ex who would just, every time we would pass a homeless person, he'd be like, "F***ing trash, like get your f***ing life together." I'd be like, yo, like why are you talking like that? Like that
Oh my God.
yeah, like that could be your dad or like your mom or like someone in your family. Like that's another human being, dude. And like he would just do it too much. Where I almost broke up with him for it. I was like, you need to cut that out. Like it is not cute. Like have some empathy for people. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like that got me fired up again.
No, that's like evil.
Yeah, dude, no, for real. Yeah, honestly, negative talk about anyone is a big thing for me too. I just can't be bothered. Like, please.
What about icks?
Icks
That are just kind of like just like don't make any sense.
I won't lie, guys. I hate a dangly earring, like the little long cross ones. Yeah. I hate it. I'm sorry. Like it could be the man of my dreams, and he would have a dangly earring, and I couldn't do it. Like some guys can rock it, and that's so fine, but just not my guy. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I would think that's kind of a stupid ick, but so real for me.
But icks are supposed to be like that. Icks are supposed to be like
a little like questionable. Yeah. But yeah. I wouldn't say this is an ick, but if a man has a bigger ass than me, I can't do it. I cannot do it because it's like, why are you so caked up? I'm embarrassed. like that should be me. Like either train me, do something about it, get me where you're at, or you need to go. But yeah, what are your icks? I want to hear like irrational icks towards women because I feel like I don't really hear much.
I hate like, I don't know, like one of my icks is like baby talk.
Oh, I hate that
like,
too.
Like I can't stand like if I do something, she's like, thank you. I'd be like, oh, I like baby talk. Mm-hmm. Another one of my icks is like I'm very big on just like being like put together kind of deal. So like this happened to me once with this girl, and like she was sitting down and like part of her underwear was just like unintentionally showing, and it was like all rolled up. Like all like, you know what I mean? Like it was like all rolled up.
It just like got crinkled.
Yeah. And then I just saw it and I was like, I'm just not into you.
Dude, that's so funny. No, honestly, I get that. Like sometimes I'll be changing and I see my underwear like that. I'm like, girl, fix yourself. Like get yourself together. Like I get it.
And I'm like, if like I'm dating a girl and you see me and I'm like bend over, pick something up, and you see my like ass crack or something,
yeah,
like, it's like, and you're like, I would never want to talk to you again. I'd be like, honestly, valid. Like,
I get it. Quick.
I get it. Run. Like, that's up. I should have felt the breeze in my butt crack. Why I'm a grown ass man.
I should have been ahead of you, girl. Yeah. I'm sorry. I also hate when men drive crazy with me in the passenger seat. Like you can cut up in traffic, do whatever you want when I'm not there, but like I get it. I'm kind of a crazy driver too, but on my own terms and times. I just feel like if a guy is driving crazy with me in the car, it's just such an ick. Like, do you have no regard for my life? Like, do you not care if I live or die? And like, probably not. He probably really doesn't.
That's crazy.
like, can you pretend to? You know? But yeah, ick.
What was so your last breakup? Well, why was it? Cheating?
Yeah. I mean, would you consider talking stages like breakups? Because I never know what to say to people anymore. Like, was my last relationship 5 months ago? Was it 8 months?
Okay, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Like, because I was thinking about this too. If I go on a date with someone, right? Mm-hmm. And then I just decide just to like not talk to you again, does that make me a bad person?
Was it just one date?
Yeah.
No. I mean, no.
How many dates before it's like you need a reason to be like, I'm not talking to you anymore?
I feel like 3.
3 dates and then it's like...
Yeah, because it's like, okay, you've liked me enough to go out with me 2 more times, but you don't like me enough to explain like why you're not with it anymore, you know?
Yeah. But is that a breakup then at that point?
No, I mean, I think it depends on like if you guys text daily, like do you guys FaceTime, like were there boundaries set, like, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like it's very dependent on that. But like 3 days, just 3 dates.
But that's what I mean. Like, would you consider that a breakup? And if it's not a breakup, then why do I have? Is that just like a respect thing?
Yeah, it's just be nice.
True. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. But if after one date, if I ghost you, like
no, I ghost
Yeah.
after one date. I'm not gonna lie. If I don't want to see you again after one date, like you probably icked me, and you probably icked me to the point where I also don't want to respond to your text.
Yeah.
Some people, like, I will like explain, like, if I sounds really selfish, but if I feel like it.
But fair though, like if
Yeah.
I'm like, I can say I'll admit this fully. I'm a top tier ghoster.
Really?
I commit to the ghost. I won't like. I'll ghost you, and I'll ghost society.
I'll
Just to
kind
ghost
of
this one
pull
person.
back a little bit slowly, little by little. Like I'll make my responses shorter. I'll like, instead of responding, I'll like haha react and like leave it or something, you know. But
like slowly window. I'm just like hard.
That would have
Hard
me
Casper.
overthinking. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That would have my mind in the trenches for a few days.
It'll be like, all right, I'll see you at 7. Yeah, for sure. And then I'm just,
that's kind of evil. I won't lie, Dom.
I just
That's
vanish.
kind of mean.
But it depends on when though. I don't think it's mean. Maybe it is. I don't know. Who am I to say? But that's how I go.
A little bit. I get you though. I wish I could. I just feel bad doing so.
But
I'm just
like,
more of like the slow burn.
But I feel like it's respectable to the point of like, because I ghost, but I also like, I won't post on socials. Like, I'll
like you make them think something's like going on.
Yeah, like, I'll delay brand deals. Like,
delaying brand deals is crazy.
I'll delay a brand
You're
deal,
committed.
Yeah,
That's
I'm like,
insane.
she has to think that something's really wrong, you know? And then if she ever messes me again, I'm like, oh, sorry, I was going through some stuff.
That's insane, dude. No.
Yeah.
I will shamelessly like post on my story and like not respond for like 6 hours. I don't care.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I get called out for it all the time too, but I'm just like, I'm sorry, like you're just not at the point yet where you're a priority to me. Like,
which is valid.
Yeah, it is very valid.
Very valid. Like you said, like if it's been a few dates, then yeah, I'll give reasoning, whatever, I'll give that to you. That's fair. But if it's been like 1 or 2 dates, like
I really don't owe you anything.
Yeah, I really don't owe you anything at this point. Like I got work to do.
If I ghost you, you'll get over it in like a week. Like we'll both be fine. We'll come out of this untouched. Like it's okay, girl.
It's really not that serious.
Yeah.
You don't have to go tell the world about it. And make them get ready with me. Get ready with me while I tell you about this guy that ghosted my ass.
Honestly, girl, use the content opportunity.
Have you ever had that?
A story time is a story time.
I guess guys don't really do that, but I've had that a few times.
Really?
Like, get ready with me's about me?
No way.
Yeah.
More than one?
I've had 2. One was good, one was bad. But the one that was bad, I'm like fair.
Did they name drop?
They didn't name drop.
Oh, okay.
But she definitely like embellished and made up a lot of stuff on the date.
Really?
Yeah. Which I was like,
bad? How was she like making you seem like a bad person?
Not bad. She just made it seem like she made it seem like I tried to split the bill with her.
Oh.
And I was like, I have never once ever.
That's a really big ick too. That will make me never see a man again. I'm sorry. Like first date, I'm saying. But
I have never once I've been in like a relationship for like 3.5 years, 4 years, and I was like, they've never once paid for anything outside of like a Christmas gift. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would never try to split the bill with someone. So for her to like
why did she think that? Did she just lie about it just to add to the story, or do you think there was like some type of miscommunication?
No, I think she was lying about, because I spoke to someone else about it and they were like, oh yeah, she like just like she'll like take different bad dates
and combine them.
Because it's also like her whole entire like niche is like bad dates. So it's like,
wait, can I know who?
I'll tell you after.
Okay. I was like, wait.
But it's like if your entire like bit.
I get it though. As long as she
like,
didn't name drop, I do your thing. I guess.
No, yeah, get your clicks, like get your engagement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like that made me wary of like dating like influencers.
Dude, it's really scary too, just like dating with having a platform, because you never know what people's intentions are. Like whether they are or aren't in the social media world. You're like, okay, if you are also an influencer, like, are you just wanting to date me or be with me because this is beneficial to you, or blah, 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 whatever? Or if you're not, like, are you dating me because you think I have something that you want, like, do you think I can make your life better? I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just traumatized, but I don't know. It's scary, dude. Like, it just.
Have you ever had that?
Like people using me for that? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Scary. They will play the long game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I haven't had that yet. I did like was dating. I dated this, not dated, but like she's from a different state, and she was like visiting for a week, and I was like, oh, okay, like we're just gonna hang out for a week, like show her the best week ever. I took her to like all these different like Netflix events, influencer events, stuff like that.
Was she in social media too or no?
No, she's just a photographer.
See, I feel like that's what's scary about bringing them to events too, because they're like, oh, this is what your life is like this is what, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know?
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
But I think that's what I thought. I was like, maybe she's just like using me or whatever, like get like other clients or whatever like that. But then I just think she like was genuinely just like, just no one's ever
there for the vibes.
Yeah, she just never had. She never like once I talked to her, I was like, oh, she just never has been around that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like like she's from like the East Coast, like coming to the West Coast and like getting to do all this cool LA stuff. Like, and I was like, oh, maybe sometimes it's not about using; they're just not used to it. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
So it's hard to dictate.
Yeah, but I feel like you can tell at a certain point, like after hanging out with them enough, you're like, okay, I see what's going on here, or okay, you're safe. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're pretty poppin', so you gotta be pretty careful.
You too, dude.
I don't know. I don't think. Nah.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Not me. I'm not Jacob Elordi. I'm not Jacob Elordi.
I mean, shit, I'm not Jacob Elordi either.
Yeah.
But, love him.
And you went to fashion school too, right?
I did, yeah. I was in there for 2 semesters and dropped out.
Why'd you drop out?
For multiple reasons. What mainly got me was growing up, I always wanted to be a lawyer, like a criminal defense lawyer or a criminal prosecution. So I always saw myself going to like Harvard and having like my own law firm in New York and being like the top lawyer. And then I started doing YouTube and I fell so much more in love with makeup and fashion, but I also still had that passion for like law and criminology and shit. So I was trying to find a way to do both. And like, you know how some people will do like the makeup videos and like talk about a case and blah, blah, blah. So I was trying to do that and I felt like I was doing homework, so it didn't work out. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I think I have to pick one. So I stuck with the makeup and fashion and I loved it so much. So I was like, okay, maybe I can do more with the fashion outside of just like dressing up and vlogs. So I wanted to go to fashion school so I could start like a clothing line, but I didn't just want to be like every other influencer with a clothing line, you know, like I wanted to show like I genuinely put work into making this perfect, like understanding the back end of how everything works, blah, blah, blah. Like I really want to make sure nobody takes advantage of me and not knowing stuff, you know, because people be like that in the industry, you know, like, oh, like she doesn't know this and that, like I can, you know. So I just wanted to like take all steps to be like, okay, I built this clothing line from the ground up, put everything into it, went to college just for it. And then I remember there was one consecutive week where I was going to class every day and I was just sitting there and I was like, why am I here? Like, I should be in law school or I should like, I can be learning this on YouTube right now. Like, why am I wasting my time, money? Like, why am I here? And I was like, okay, maybe this is just a bad day. Yeah. Maybe I just really didn't like what I was learning today. Yeah. But I just kept feeling that way every time I would show up to class and I just stopped getting excited to go. And I was like, dude, a lot of this I really could just learn on YouTube if I really put in the time of researching. And if I'm going to spend money and time in school, it should be on law, you know? Yeah. That's where I'm like most passionate about it. That's what I'm most passionate about at heart, you know? So,
Can you see yourself getting back into law, like...
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I want to go back to college when I'm, like, 26 and do the whole... Take everything, do the bar exam, become a lawyer. Like Kim Kardashian tease, you know? Yeah. She has, like, everything under control first, and then she goes back to law school, you know? Yeah. That's what I'm on right now. I actually just texted my manager. I don't know if she told you about this. Huh? Yeah, I texted like 3 weeks ago and I was like, hey, I don't know if I'm having a midlife crisis or what, but do you guys know any lawyers I can shadow? I was like, I think I want to delete my digital footprint and just shadow a lawyer. But yeah, I can definitely see myself still doing that. I still love fashion and everything, and I'm really grateful for everything I did learn when I was there, and I met some really cool people, but at the same time, I don't think I could see myself really pursuing that as like my main job and main income for my life, you know?
But I also think that's a good thing to do as like someone that in like in our industry.
Mm-hmm.
I know so many people that are like went through their 20s doing like the same thing over and over and over again, even though they disliked it, and now it's like they're just stuck there, and they can like, even though they're a different person. Like I know people that they have full on families and they have kids and they have to make kid content, even though they're like adults and they try to get out of that, but like they're just stuck there. So I think it's important to like.
I always watch videos like that, and I'm like, gosh, I would get so tired. Like I'm like. I can't imagine like it would just be so hard to come on the internet every day and just like play a role.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
So it's like I think people would find it admirable that you're just kind of staying true to like what you want to do.
Yeah, dude, I had to. I was losing my mind. I was like, I don't know. And it kind of got to a point where I felt like I was like gaslighting myself into loving it at some point. I was like, no, I love this. Like people would be like, how's school? Like, how's everything going? I'd be like, amazing. I love it so much here. Yeah. I was lying. I lied. But yeah, no, I couldn't do it anymore. And I respect everyone who truly, because I was trying to do my YouTube full-time and college full-time. I could have taken part-time classes. Like I could have divided it up, but I was doing everything full-time. And I just want to say to those of you who are doing college and work at the same time, I respect you so much. Like that is so hard. Like I was crumbling. Yeah. I was drowning in work and it was just crazy. Props to y'all.
Have you seen the clip that went viral of the girl that was talking about like how working 9 to 5 was just stressing her out?
I don't think so.
There was this girl and she had just finished university and she was like, working 9 to 5 is so hard, like having to commute. And then you get back home and it's 7:00 and you don't have time to like socialize or grocery shop or make your food. And after you do all that stuff, like you got to go back to sleep because you got to wake up, you got to do it all over again.
And people do that every day. Yeah.
And I remember there was like this, like, I can't remember what podcast it was. And they were just like just roasting her. They were like, grow up, you have to work like this. Like you have to do this. Like we all do it. Everyone does it. And I'm like, the world today is so much different than like the 80s, the 90s, early 2000s where like.
Dude, and even so, if they do feel that way, if that's like their only way to succeed in their eyes, it's like, dude, come on, it is hard. Like, and if they're not doing it, like they don't have much to speak on, Like, yeah, sure, everyone does it, but that's because they have to survive, Like, nobody is willingly like, yay, let's go to my 9 to 5 today, Like,
I used to work in a warehouse for like 10 hours a day just putting like ice cream on a piece of wood nonstop. It was like, I understood I had to do it. At no point was I ever like, this is the At no point was I working hard labor and be like, this is the Like, that's why every time, like, now that I'm doing like influencing, people are like, oh, is it hard? I'm like, no. Like, there's obviously times where it's like, a little troublesome, you know what I mean? But like the worst case is like I film something, I send it to a brand, and then they ask me to revise it, and I'm like,
it's like, it's annoying, but it's so doable, and it's not a 9 to 5, you know. Like I always say, like there's like some sucky cons that come with influencing or what we do, but it is honestly one of the most privileged jobs out there. Yeah, and I'm so thankful.
Like I will never look at someone with a 9 to 5 and be like, oh, you gotta do it. Like if you don't want to do it,
like what the. That's
then grind it out and start your own business.
Insane.
And it's like,
yeah, dude.
Like not like, and this sounds so it's like, but not everybody can have their own business.
Exactly, yeah.
Because if everyone had their own business, who's gonna buy from your business? You know what I mean? Like it's hard, and it's like that's why it's like it's so admirable for a certain reason. You know.
I actually wanted to ask you. So, do you hate ice cream now?
Oh, yeah, I hate it so much.
I was just gonna say, like, I can't imagine, dude. Why do I keep glitching? Did you hear that? I was like, I was gonna say, dude, I can't imagine like ice cream 10 hours a day. Like, I would never want to see that.
I was the plug for real though. Like my ex loved it. Like I would like pull.
Dude,
up,
I can imagine. Honestly.
Like whatever you want. You want Ben and Jerry's. You want Breyers. You want the Magnum Fudge. I got it on deck. Like I was like the plug. Like everyone was like, "Yo, we need ice cream this week." I'm like, "I got you. I'll pull up."
That's so funny.
All right, it's time for a little Am I the Asshole?
I love this game.
Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend over the Barbie movie? Immediate reaction?
No.
Not an asshole?
No, because honestly, are we doing explanations or just yes and no?
I just wanted immediate, like, there's more.
Oh, okay.
So I just wanted...
Oh, keep going.
Yeah, I just want to see if you're going to say yes or no first and then see how it changes over the course
No, you are not the asshole.
Okay, you're not
the asshole.
Keep going. I was very excited about the film because I'm a huge Greta Gerwig fan, and I went to see it with my boyfriend. After the movie ended, he didn't talk to me until we got in the car and then told me that he was really offended by the movie and that I should have watched it with my friends. We have been having problems with his weird comments about women, the LGBTQ plus community, and other stuff. He would deem it shit. I was tired of having to always deal with his attitude and disrespect and was also maybe on this girl power high after the movie, so I told him it was over. We lived together, so he just packed up all his stuff and left, even though he didn't have anywhere to go. But now he's MIA, and his brothers and friends are blowing up my phone. We have his location, and he is 2 states away and not talking to anyone. Am I the asshole here?
Honestly, no.
That went from like 0 to 1,000 to
Yeah.
just
Honestly,
we checked his location. He's 2 states away. Like,
yeah, honestly, it sounds like she dodged a bullet. Like, that is a man baby ass child. Like, first of all, glad she got away from that. It literally sucks so bad when you realize the person you're dating is like low key a woman hater. You're like, what the is going on? Number 2, the running away to 2 different states over is crazy. Like,
also, like, I can't just imagine just like walking out of the bar and be like,
yeah, like pissed as like, what is your problem? And it's crazy because the Barbie movie was like, for the men who did watch it, I can imagine it's like a whole perspective shift. Like, okay, this is what, like, for, oh, God, sorry, I can't speak stuff. For the part of the movie where everything was like about Ken and like Barbie was kicked out and everything of the whole dreamland and everything, like, that is literally what women go through on a daily. And as a man leaving the movie theater pissed off, like, you're so weird.
yeah.
Like, why are you mad? And it's literally a fake movie. Like, this didn't happen IRL.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
relax.
what I mean. Like, I can't imagine like
Yeah.
being a grown-ass man walking out of the bar and was just
like grumpy, pouty.
Yeah. Like didn't talk to her all the time.
Like stomping his feet.
What's wrong? I didn't like
he gets in the
Barbie
car,
movie.
slams the door, turns the other way towards the door.
Yeah.
He's like,
Margot Robbie hurt my feelings. Like, off, grow
no,
up.
honestly, you dodged a bullet, girl. You are not the asshole.
You are not the asshole there.
Yeah, not
That is
at
just
all.
You are dumb for whatever you saw in this guy. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I don't know what was the appeal about this guy. Based off of
Love
this.
is blind. Love is blind. It can be.
Yeah,
I
that's
can-
love is blind. Deaf, has no sense of touch.
yeah.
Completely dumb.
Gosh. No, honestly, I would have broken up with him too. Good for you, girl.
Yeah. Hopefully she didn't get back with him.
Yeah, please don't. Don't let him guilt trip you or his family and friends
Yeah,
either.
don't let him gaslight
That's
you.
not your problem anymore.
All right, next one. Am I the asshole for not taking my buddy's side in a breakup? What's your immediate reaction? Not taking your friend's side in a breakup.
Gosh, this is really dependent on a lot of stuff. It's hard to say no. I'm gonna say for now, yes.
For now, you're the asshole?
But
Okay.
I think
You can
my
change.
mind,
You can change. I just
yeah,
wanted an
I
immediate
think my
reaction.
mind's gonna change when you
Okay.
keep going.
Here we go. My buddy and his girlfriend of 2 years just broke up. They got into an argument after she informed him that she stopped taking birth control. Ben said, Ben is probably his friend.
Mm-hmm.
Ben said that she blindsided him with this information and that he can't stay hard with condoms on, so it will ruin their sex life. But what got him most mad is that she decided to stop taking birth control without talking it over with him. And she can't be making huge decisions like that on her own without consulting him. She did not like how mad he got about it, and it turned into an extremely ugly argument that ended with her breaking up with him. I told him that it sucks he got dumped, and I felt bad, but at the same time, if she doesn't want to take birth control, it's her choice. I have a wife and lots of female friends, and I've heard countless rants on why birth control sucks and it can be a nuisance. I said, I love you, man, but that was toxic as He did not like my response and said I was being an asshole. My one friend told me that this was no time to act woke and that a bro always takes the bro side in a breakup. Am I the asshole here?
No, the other friend just sounds like a yes man, and you don't want friends around you who are constantly kissing your ass. Like, your friends have to hold you accountable. I honestly see a little bit of his side of why he would be mad that she just stopped taking it without telling him, because obviously that could be like possible pregnancy. You know, like there's risks like that. But also, birth control sucks, and I wouldn't recommend it for anyone unless it's like beneficial for you for your cycle or your hormones or whatever. But or for whatever other reasons, honestly, it's none of my business. Do you, girls? I'm on her side, honestly. If she doesn't want to take birth control, she doesn't have to. Completely her choice.
Yeah.
He's not the asshole. He's just not being a yes man.
Yeah. Like, I think that's what it is. Like, he's actually being a good friend.
He's keeping it real.
He's keeping it real with you. Like, you're being an asshole.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, you're being a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, and the other friend's like, no, you gotta have your bro side. I don't believe that. Like, like, I remember when I went back home in Toronto, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna go to the gym and get myself together. And my one friend's like, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you should definitely do that. You're definitely losing it. Like, you're definitely. And I was like, okay.
Wait a minute.
I was like, okay, all right. That felt kind of personal, but yes, thank you for keeping it real. I will be going to the gym. But you need friends that are just gonna tell you, straight up, man.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like there's like you can still like comfort them about the breakup while also like keeping it real, being like, dude, I get you, this sucks, I'm sorry, but I will say you're kind of
Yeah, and I'm all for like I will personally like, and I grew up around women, and I will never ever tell women what to do with their body. Like, whatever you want to do is like, you don't have to consult me with what you ingest or want to do to your body. Like, that's up to you. Like, I have nothing to do with that. Yeah, dude is definitely not an asshole.
not an asshole.
Are you an asshole?
I might be. In some people's stories. I don't think so.
Do you think there's a Reddit, am I an asshole about you somewhere?
I hope not. Damn. I don't think I've wronged anybody that bad.
Reddit's a scary place.
Reddit is so scary, dude. It's so fun though.
I used to be so addicted to like looking myself up.
Really?
It was bad.
Oh my gosh.
It was so bad.
I don't even want to look myself up on Reddit.
I would always go on like, there's like these threads of people just like shitting on me, and I'm like
Really?
reading every single one.
I did look myself up once, and it was just Vereena versus like this celebrity, and people would like vote. And I was like, oh, this is scary.
The craziest one I got, or not, it wasn't even that crazy, but it kind of just like hurt my feelings.
What was it?
It was like, someone started like, does anyone like it when a guy is like unconventionally attractive, like when he's like ugly but his personality makes him like really hot? And like the examples that they gave was like conventionally attractive and really hot Henry Cavill, and then someone was like not attractive but his personality makes him really hot Dom Gabriel, reality star. And I was like, oh. I was like,
that's so mean.
I was like, okay.
Do my eyes deceive me? Are they talking about me?
Like, I was like, okay. First, not fair to compare me to Henry Cavill. Like, first, Superman. Like,
yeah, dude, that's crazy.
You know?
Yeah.
But to be the poster child of like ugly hot is crazy. That's insanity. Like, I don't want that. Give it to someone else.
That is so mean. Give someone else the
Yeah, I'd
title.
rather just be ugly and just leave me to the side.
You finding that own information about yourself too is so funny.
Yeah.
Like, nobody even sent it to you or said it. Like, you found
I just
that
stumbled
shit.
upon it. Like, this guy's so ugly hot. It's like, whoa, all right. That was a rough day for me.
That's funny.
Thanks for coming on.
No, thank you so much for having me. That was
fun.
So fun.
Yeah, we actually got to like talk and get to know each other. For
this is like the first time I like got to know more about you, so it was really cool.
Yeah, sober as well.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like every time we've seen each other, it's been like at a party or event. We're both drunk. We're like, hey,
what's up?
What's up?
Do you have any projects or anything you're working on that you want to?
I'm actually currently working on bringing season 2 of my own podcast back to life. That should be happening within the next month or so, I believe. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be called Earth to Vereena, rebranding completely. And then if you guys want to follow my YouTube and Instagram, that's just Vereena Sayed. That's it.
Yeah, check that out. Check out that podcast. Follow Vereena. And if you've enjoyed today's episode, you guys know what to do. Go to the Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel for full video episodes. Remember to rate, review, subscribe. You know where to find me. Don't call Dom everywhere. And we'll see you guys next week. Love y'all.